Good evening. As you see, we've got another beer review for you tonight. This time it is the venerable Pabst Blue Ribbon, or PBR. It's from It's from Pabst Brewing Company, of course. As you know, this is known now as kind of a hipster beer, but it's started in 1844, established in Milwaukee, as you can see then, under the Best Brewery for Jacob Best, and then a guy named Frederick Pabst came in and took it over. Thus, Pabst Blue Ribbon, referring to an award it won once in a beer competition. And having it in my Miller Lite glass here. Let me read this to you. Established in Milwaukee in 1844. This is the original Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Nature's choicest products provide its prized flavor. Only the finest of hops and grains are used. Selected as America's Best in 1893. That's what the Blue Ribbon refers to. And of course, you may have heard it in Johnny Russell's song, Rednecks, White Sox, and Blue Ribbon Beer. Yeah. Comes in at 4.7% ABV. It does start with a pretty impressive head, although it tends to dissipate. So I'll start about the appearance by saying that. So, holding it up to the light. That's pretty uniform. Pale golden straw color. Lots of carbonation in that, kind of like that. And the heads, as I said before. Okay, so going to the smell. Let you look at the can. Well, it certainly smells like it uses choice ingredients and rather than cheap stuff. And it doesn't surprise me because, Milwaukee, of course, was the beer hub for many German-American brewers. And another piece of history, Frederick Pabst is now buried in a Milwaukee cemetery right across from Joseph Schlitz. So, who Pabst now owns. Of course, all under the umbrella of Molson Coors and then down through Miller and all that. But that's another story. But yeah, it smells of all quality ingredients. Like it was brewed properly. It's classified as an adjunct lager, and if it is adjunct, I don't really detect any cheap adjuncts in this. Just all of what you want in a beer, water, grains, hops. Looks like they followed the German purity law of several centuries ago down to a T with this. Okay, so let's go to the taste. Cheers. Ah. Yeah. What more can you say? Same notes in the taste as the smell. What can you say? It's everything you want in a beer and really nothing you don't. And I kind of have to disagree with Lee Russell when he said it doesn't have enough carbonation in it for a refreshing quality. Really? I mean, does that look like... Really, does that look like lack of carbonation to you? What more do you want from that? I certainly don't, certainly as far as run-of-the-mill, as he says, macro lagers go. And another thing, look at that. As the head goes down, it's leaving some nice foamy lacing. It's tasty, appetizing smelling, and an attractive beer. So if I like this, I must be a hipster. Well, I'll be finishing this tonight. So what can I say? I will agree with him though that it is the kind of the pinnacle of run-of-the-mill macro lagers. Everything you want, nothing you don't. So can't quite go 5, so I'll give it 4.5 out of 5 for Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Cheers and good night.